In this video, I will show a beginner's trading strategy using a machine learning artificial intelligence indicator that is available for free on TradingView. Before we start, I want to tell you about this amazing free Discord that you can join if you want to trade futures with a community. Link in the description. Okay, back to the video now. I strongly advise you to watch the complete video without skipping anything, or you will miss the important details and then this strategy will not work for you. Alright, let's begin. Head over to TradingView charts. I have mine open. Go to Indicators. Search for Machine Learning Momentum Index. By this guy over here. Click on it to get it on your chart. Give it a second to load. So, here we got it. This is basically an oscillator with overbought and oversold levels, and as well as a middle line here at the 0 level. This green shaded area denotes the overbought zone, and this red shaded area denotes the oversold zone. This indicator blends in traditional momentum analysis with machine learning and offers an adaptive way to understand market momentum and trends. In case you don't know what machine learning is a field of artificial intelligence that enables computers to learn from data and improve performance without explicit programming. It involves algorithms that recognize patterns, make predictions, and adapt to changing conditions. According to the developer who created this, the momentum analysis in this indicator employs a dual-layer analysis, utilizing quick and slow-weighted moving averages of the relative strength index to gauge the market's momentum and direction. And the machine learning integration uses the k-nearest neighbors algorithm and intelligently examines historical data to make more accurate momentum predictions, adapting to the intricate patterns of the market. Let's take a look at its settings. It uses an input of prediction data whose value is set at 200 by default. You can read about what it does here. Simply, this parameter controls the number of neighbors to consider while making a prediction using the nearest neighbors algorithm. And this trend length over here is set at 20, and it controls the length of the trend used in computing the momentum. We will leave both of these at the default value. Let's take a quick look at the style here. We don't need to change anything here for the strategy. But for your own preferences, if you want to change the colors, then it's up to you. Time to take a look at the indicator now. This blue line is Machine Learning Momentum Index, which is abbreviated as MLMI. And this green line is weighted moving average of this blue line. It is basically a smoother and less noisy version of the blue line. We use these lines to get our buy and sell signals when they have a crossover. When the blue line crosses above the green line from below, it is signaling a momentum shift to the upside. So, we use this as a buy signal, anticipating that the price will run up. Conversely, when the blue line crosses below the green line, it signals a downward momentum shift. Hence, we will use it as a sell signal, hoping that the price will fall. Just like any other momentum shift indicators, this will print false signals of reversal against the predominant trend when there is only a pullback and not an actual reversal. So, we will need to find a way to filter these so we don't go against the predominant trend. Let's put on another indicator on the chart that will help us to identify the main trend so we don't take signals against the trend. Go to Indicators again, and this time search for Supertrend. And just click on this one by TradingView. Now, we have to change its settings. Go to Settings and under Inputs, change the ATR length to 12 and the factor to 10. Hit OK. This indicator helps you visualize the trend very easily. When this line is green and this shaded area is green as well, it tells you that the trend is up. Conversely, when this line is red and this shaded area is red as well, you'll know that the trend is down. So, we will only look for buy signals when we see green here and sell signals only when we see red here. Now let's find some setups on the charts to further understand this strategy visually. Let me expand this a bit. Here we can see that the super trend has turned red, which means that we will only be looking for short trades now. And that means that we need to wait for the blue line to cross below the green line. We gotta cross down here. If it's hard to see if it actually crossed down, we can look at the values over here and that'll tell us for sure. We will put an entry just below the low of the candle that triggered the cross down. And our stop loss goes above the most recent swing high. So this did not trigger our entry order and instead went higher. We will cancel our orders when this happens and wait for the next signal. Here we got another cross down signal. We will place our entry orders now below the low and put the stop loss at the latest swing high we had. The targets depend on individual preferences, but for the sake of this example, I'll put it at twice the risk. And target gets hit. Let's look at another short trade. The supertrend is red, confirming our trend bias. And now we will look for a sell signal. We get our sell signal here. We put the entry just below the signal candle and the stop loss at the most recent high. For target, I'll again use twice the risk. But you can choose whatever targets you prefer. If you do 1-to-1 risk reward, then your win rate will be higher, and if you do 1-to-2 risk reward, your win rate will be lower but your wins will be bigger. So it really depends on you. And this one goes straight to target as well. Let's do a couple of long trade examples now. Super trend is green, indicating we should look for longs only. And here we get a buy signal with this cross up. We put the entry at the high of the signal candle. Stop goes below the recent low. Target I will again set at twice the risk. This is taking its sweet time. The market is pretty sideways here. This isn't good for our strategy. We should avoid such market environment. And to do that, I have an indicator which can help us identify the market environment. I'll just show it in a minute. And finally the trade hits the target. Let's try one more long example. Supertrend green, which means we have a long bias. Let's look for a buy signal now. We get cross up here. By now you should know where we set our entry, stop loss and profit target. And this hits the target too. The supertrend is a very good indicator to give us a long or a short bias, but we still get to see some sideways price action where we can get false signals. As I said, I will show an indicator I have created that can filter out some of this sideways price action and keep us out of trades in that kind of environment. I call it the market environment. It has only two options in the style. The default is green for trending and red for sideways market environment. Now you can get a quick overview of where the market is trending and where it is going sideways. Whenever you see red columns, it shows the market is sideways and it would be better to avoid taking trade entries during that time. As you can see here. And here. Conversely, when the columns are green, we will know that the market is trending. As you can see here. And here. This indicator is not a requirement for this strategy, but it is recommended to have if you want to filter out sideways price action. It is my private indicator, and it is not available in the indicators library. But I am happy to share the code with you and you can get it on your charts. The download link will be in the description along with the instructions on how to set it up. If you have any question, feel free to post them in the comments. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.